trying something different. I was a little curious about this game. It popped up on Game Pass. The Forgotten City. There's like apparently some intriguing plot twists. I don't know anything specific about it. I kept myself in the dark a little bit. I do know that there's like some time loop mechanics, but that's all I know. So we'll see how it goes. Make sure if we need subtitles that we have all of that. Okay, yep, subtitles. Do large just because I like large subtitles. And I don't need a background. Okay. Now let's see what this game has to offer. Three people over 4 years? Oh my god. Okay, so I'm curious how well done this game is then. I saw the reviews. The reviews say it's great. So I guess we'll see what they've got here. I will say it looks pretty.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
Okay. Just a second, guys. I gotta change. Where the Twitch over. Okay. Select your body type. Well, let's keep it male. Skin tone. Well, that's about as white as I am, so I can keep it there. Oh my gosh, we get to write our name. See now for Twitch and YouTube, why don't we just go, we'll call ourselves Assassin. Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
Oh, it's like a... Okay. Let's see, I was searching for ancient ruins. That would mean I was an archaeologist. Gives me insights. Soldier. I get a firearm. 10 bullets. Okay. Fugitive. I run faster. I barely remember anything. Or an amnesiac. Oh my gosh. This is interesting. Alright, well, I'm assassin, so I guess we're gonna be a covert mission. We'll be a soldier.
Really? You're a soldier? But why are you out of uniform? Oh, was it a black op? Are you a soldier of fortune? You know what? Don't answer that. I don't think I want to know. But this should be a piece of cake for someone like you. There are some ruins just behind you.
What the?
Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can
okay.
find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped or injured or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him? If you can do that,
It's a
I can get
big
both of you back
ask
to
for some
civilization in my
random
boat.
soldier, you mean?
Please?
Mind if I ask some questions first?
Of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. I just... What do you want to know?
Where are
You really
we?
don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
What's your story?
Oh, there's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean? Oh,
You're not even gonna tell me your name?
I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
I'd really like to know, especially if I'm gonna be helping
All right,
you.
fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey. It's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
She's a Karen. All those Karen memes really have ruined that name, huh?
Yeah, something like that. But right now, I have bigger problems, like finding Al. He's the
Who
guy who
is
washed up
Al?
on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
What can you tell me about the ruins?
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al...
Have you tried calling for
What
help?
am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me. Great.
That's all the
So you're
questions
ready
I
to go
have.
look for Al?
I'm going in for the priceless artifacts, but I'll keep an eye out for them.
My hero. The entrance is just past those columns behind you.
I only have 10 bullets. Best use them wisely. A backpack full of worn hiking clothes and empty food packets. Nothing valuable here, but still. It seems strange that Al left behind. Al's
If you're
note.
reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten, all knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal..."
What the fuck? Jesus Christ, cut me right off.
Eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place. Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there
gold,
against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation or a warning. Al Worth.
Whoa. A Roman gladiator mid-stride. Could have made a gladiator flee. What could have made a gladiator turn to freaking gold? Unless we're like talking like King Midas or something. This is interesting so far. I'll give it that. I am curious how the game would be different if you played as a different type of career. Like if I had picked archaeologist, would he be making remarks about, you know, the different statues, or like, oh, he's got a such and such helmet. Yeah, it would be interesting. Oh, that load time is gonna kill me though. Oh, they're speaking in another language. Greek, I'm guessing. A young Roman woman. It looks like she was begging for her life. Begging against what? A Roman legionnaire in a state of terror. You know, legionnaires, those are... Oh shit. Physics! Okay. I'm so, like, geeked that the developers actually added physics for the statues. That's actually really clever of them. They're like, oh, well, if they bump against it, should we... Wait, seriously? Even this? That looked like it moved. Maybe I just saw a trick of the light. So not all the statues do. Just the inspecting ones, I'm guessing. A Roman woman who appears to be praying for help that never came. Niqueo movere. I wish I knew Latin. I think that's actually Latin. It's not Greek like I'm thinking. It's Latin, I think. Oh. A golden statue of an old man wearing modern clothing. This must be Al, but how is that possible? That's a good question. Inscribed stone tablet.
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, she'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. In here, there are only two options: death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right, and I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake.
Paradox.
Better to
type
end
thing.
it all now and find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
So I should turn this on myself. Got it. Let's do that. Is there a button? No? Okay, I guess I have to go then. Sorry, Al. Your note means nothing. The only way I see forward is to go through there. A young Roman woman in state of panic. Vigilabat. Maybe vigilant? A Roman man on his knees, as if begging his gods for mercy. Oh boy. Potesne mia dile. Oh boy, here we go, guys. Going into the past. That is interesting. Oh, photo mode is a thing. Okay, so they're like, you know, our game is really good looking. So, yeah. Hint for photo mode. Here you go. This is gonna be a survival game, I think. The fact that, they're showing cycle weapons, that means I'm gonna be picking up a few? Maybe it is good I picked soldier. I almost picked, archaeologist. Maybe I'll be able to find Al.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I'm Assassin. I just come from the future. Shrine of Proserpina.
Yeah, you know, agricultural goddess of springtime? You're not from around here, are you? Oh, I see what you did there. Changing the subject like that. Nice try. But I'll ask again. Who are you, and what were you doing in the shrine?
Wait, are you speaking English?
What? I'm speaking Latin. You are too, although your accent's a little strange. And you've just done it again. You're a sly one, aren't you? One more time. Who are you, and what were you doing in that shrine?
Now, do I lie or tell the truth here? Because he'll probably not believe me. We'll just say I'm from the future. I'm Assassin, and I've just come from the future.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, you know, not right in the head? That's all right, friend. everyone's welcome here.
Seriously, what's today's date?
We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March? It's 817 AUC. Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the Empire are you from, exactly?
That doesn't help me. Is this before or after Christ?
Hey, not so loud. Just saying that name could land you in trouble here. If you haven't heard, his cultists burned down half of Rome last year. Horrible business. I heard Nero executed some of them, but a lot of people are still angry with them, even down here. So, if you're one of them, keep it to yourself. But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So, let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine. Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule, and the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
Alright, lead the way.
Follow me. When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community now. Only 23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not
just pulled a
careful.
gun and shot him.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your handsome new friend, Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Okay, so I can't speak to her yet.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her, if I were you. She's... it's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, you know, I don't know what happened to her. Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the Forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Hilarious. You're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not
I
like
wonder
you
if the
and me.
magistrate is
Don't
Al.
let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy. Greetings, citizen. My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please. I expect
What's
the
this
magistrate
about?
wants to brief you about the Golden Rule. It shouldn't take too long. He's busy preparing for the election later today.
Alright, lead the
Follow me.
way.
The only thing you really need to understand right now is the Golden Rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the Golden Row is exactly 10 times worse. The magistrate can explain the rest. He's up these stairs.
Huh. Okay.
Ugh, this place has become a thoroughfare. Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
What's your story?
I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that?
I'm not from around here.
Really? I'd never have noticed, what with your flawless accent, appropriate attire, and impressive mastery of our customs. Now, remind me, why are we having this conversation?
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
You know, some people say it's the creation of an all-seeing God who's watching everything we do. But what kind of an awful, incompetent God would let my sister go missing on his or her watch?
Fair question.
Did you hear that? Curse you, you coward! Where is my sister? What do you have to say for yourself? No response. Nothing. That's what I thought.
Well, at least we know blasphemy doesn't break the Golden Rule.
I'm telling you, this mysterious god of ours has to be asleep on the job. Either that, or, like people are saying, it really is just a children's fable my father is exploiting to frighten us into behaving.
I suppose we'll find out sooner or later.
I suppose we will.
Do you know a way out of here?
Ugh, what is it with you people? You heard the rumor that my little sister escaped and figure I must know a way out too. Is that it? Well, that's just a stupid rumor. We have no idea what happened to Scintilla. I wish you mouth breathers would just leave me alone.
Can I help?
I don't know. Can you? Can you tell me how a person could have disappeared from a city with no exits and no crime? Was she snatched away by the harpies?
When did you last see her?
It was 3 weeks ago. We ate our evening meal together, and I remember she seemed happy. In love. We went into our rooms, I went to sleep, and when I woke up, she was gone. That's it.
She was seeing
I
someone?
think so, yes. But she was very careful about keeping his identity a secret, even from me.
Why is that?
Because our father had plans to marry her off, eventually, and even a rumor about her attachment to some mystery man might have ruined those plans.
Is it possible her lover was involved?
I don't know, but it's been 3 weeks since she disappeared, and he hasn't come forward. That might speak to a guilty conscience. All I know is, whoever he is, he's still here in the city.
Sentius? Sentia? Scintilla? Why are your names all so similar?
You really aren't from here, are you? All Roman women are named after their fathers. I think it's their way of branding us, like cattle to be sold at market. His family name is Sentius, so I'm Sentia because I'm the eldest. And my little sister is formerly Sentia Minor, but she is affectionately known as Scintilla.
You look surprisingly relaxed about your sister's disappearance.
Why? Because I'm on this couch and not pacing about the villa, wasting energy. I hope you're not insinuating I'm somehow pleased with her disappearance.
I think you know something you're not telling
Ugh,
me.
you're awful. Get out of my villa and never speak to me again. Do I need to ask Horatius to escort you out of here? Get out, you horrid
I was curious
barbarian!
if I could apologize. Nope. She's just screwed out of the conversation.
That's my room. Leave before I call Horatius.
Oh.
Horatius, there's a horrid barbarian sneaking around in our villa.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
I'm Assassin.
A curious name to match a curious accent. But I digress. I see you have the posture of a military man, though your garments are most peculiar. I pray to Mars your skill set won't be necessary here, but time will tell. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains many hundreds of years ago.
It's beautiful.
Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
Can't say I
Nor
have.
could I, until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die.
Really?
The builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule.
Don't
It's extraordinary
commit
that
crimes.
we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away.
Alright. Well, what counts as a sin here?
An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes, or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide? As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
I'm not sure if that's a good idea. What is legal isn't always moral, and many of your laws and customs are considered barbaric where I'm from.
Barbaric? Barbaric? What are you talking about? The Empire is the most civilizing force in the known world. Rome is a beacon of light in the darkness. For 800 years she has borne great statesmen, philosophers, poets, artists, and engineers. We have comprehensive laws protecting the rights of our citizens, which have unified countless warring tribes all across the Mediterranean and beyond, from Gallia to Judea. All our citizens are treated the same, regardless of the color of their skin or their sexual preference. Can you say the same? When our people are starving, they are given food rations, and when they are wronged, they have the right to bring the guilty party before the magistrate. Our laws forbid treason, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson, and so on. No other civilization in the world is so advanced, and you have the hubris to call us barbaric?
Don't your people watch blood sports for
On
entertainment?
occasion. But our gladiators are almost all volunteers seeking glory, or condemned prisoners who would have been executed anyway. I do not see the harm.
Alright, well, I might come back to this, guys, but that's a little bit of a taste. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I would play longer, but I just got out of work and I am very tired. So I just wanted to try it, maybe show a little bit to Twitch, see what you guys thought. If you're seeing this on YouTube, let me know what you think, and maybe I'll come back to this. All right?